friends, and welcome to Community Connection today. We are here at the Butterfly Greenhouse at Wilson's Nursery. We're going to learn all about butterflies today. We have a story for you and a fun butterfly feeder craft that you can do at home. We're also going to learn about the life cycle of a butterfly. It begins with the egg, grows into a caterpillar, becomes a chrysalis, and emerges as a butterfly. We have some footage of all of that to show you today, so stick around and we'll be with you soon. Our story today is Summer Birds, the Butterflies of Maria Marian, written by Margarita Engel and pictures by Julie Patskis. Summer Birds was a medieval name for the mysterious butterflies and moths that appeared suddenly during warm weather and vanished in the fall. Each year, the sky fills with summer birds. Many people call them butterflies. Everyone believes that these insects come from mud, as if by magic. I disagree. I am only 13 years old, but I capture insects. I study them. I have to catch my insects in secrets. Neighbors would accuse me of witchcraft if they knew. Everyone says that insects are evil, but I know my summer birds are beautiful and harmless. I keep caterpillars and summer birds in boxes and jars. I feed caterpillars with leaves. I sit still, I watch. Caterpillars are born from eggs laid by summer birds. The caterpillars eat leaves and they grow and eat some more. When the caterpillars are big enough, they soon spin cocoons. They are made of silky threads. When the caterpillar rests inside their silky cocoon, they turn into summer birds. The summer birds come out of their cocoons with wings, ready to fly. Then they fly from flower to flower, sipping nectar. I know grown-ups are wrong about summer birds. Insects are not born from mud. I've seen their whole life cycle with my own eyes. Insects grow very slowly, changing from one form to another. None of the forms are evil. I paint colorful pictures of every kind of caterpillar, cocoon, and summer bird. I keep a notebook filled with my paintings. I write down everything the summer birds do. In my paintings, I always show which kind of leaves the butterflies eat. I also paint the flowers where birds drink nectar. Sometimes I think I am like a summer bird, waiting to fly. Right now I am a child, but in a few years I will be grown. When I am a grown-up, I will be free to travel to faraway lands, painting all sorts of rare summer birds and flowers. Maybe I will even paint the lizards and frogs of faraway lands. I have some tadpoles in a jar of water. I have seen how they are formed from eggs, not from mud. I watch the tadpoles eat and grow until finally, when they are big enough, they begin to grow legs. The tadpoles have turned into frogs. Someday, I will put my paintings into a book. Then everyone will know the truth about small animals that change their forms. When people understand the life cycles of creatures that change forms, they will stop calling small animals evil. They will learn as I have, being a wingless caterpillar and turning into a flying summer bird. That's the end. Our craft for today is a butterfly feeder that you can put in your yard. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take either a recycled plastic lid or a styrofoam or paper plate from your kitchen, and we have some permanent markers, some scissors, some yarn, and I have a hole punch to punch holes, but if you don't have a hole punch, you can ask a grown-up to help you poke some holes with some scissors or a knife that you have at home. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate the edge of my plate to have fun and be creative. Let's do some fun squiggles on my plate today. Come and add some flowers. All right, so I've added a fun design on my plate, and then the next step, I'm gonna punch some holes in my styrofoam plate. I'm gonna go with 4 holes at each corner. And you can also use a marker to mark this before you do this, or you can kind of just eyeball it. The most important thing is that it lifts up and it's strong enough to hold your plate. Next, I'm going to take some yarn that I cut, and I cut about, I would say about 2 feet of yarn. I'm going to have enough to wrap underneath to strengthen my plate and make sure it stays strong on my tree. So I'm going to flip over, I'm going to loop my yarn through. I'm going to pull tight and make sure my ends are even. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm grabbing the wrong piece of yarn. Right. All right, so we're gonna pull all this yarn through, make sure it's about even. Gonna flip it over, and now I have a nice little butterfly feeder. And the final step is gonna be to make a double, just one loop, knot at the top. And then I can take this part and just tie it around a twig or a tree branch. Maybe you have a birdhouse or bird feeder in your yard to hang it on. And then you can fill this area with some sugar water or fresh fruit to attract butterflies to your yard.